Welcome to Design and Analysis of Algorithms. In this lecture, we are going to discuss lab experiment number 11. The problem statement is design and implement in Java to find a subset of a given set S is equal to S1, S2, so on up to Sn of a n positive integers and whose sum is equal to a given positive integer d. For example, consider one set here. If s equal to 1, 2, 5, 6, 8 and the value of d is equal to 9, then there are two solutions 1, 2, 6 and 1, 8. So display a suitable message if the given problem instance does not have a solution. This is a problem statement. For this we are going to give the solution. So what is actually this and how we are going to solve that we will discuss here first. The subset problem means here the elements of subsets S is equal to sum of positive integer x here. Then the subset sum problem can be solved by using the backtracking approach here. In this implicit tree is a binary tree. We are using the implicit tree called as a binary tree. And as you know the definition of the binary tree and what is a binary tree and all. And the root of the tree is selected in such a way that represents that no decision is yet taken on any input here, and we assume that the elements of the given set are arranged in the increasing, or you can call it as ascending order. That is given here sequence s1 is less than or equal to s2 is less than or equal to s3, so on up to less than or equal to sn. So after giving the sequence the original set in the ascending order, so we'll go on constructing the tree. The construction of the tree is going to follow the rules here. The left child of the root node indicated that we have to include S1 from the set S, and the right child of the root indicates that we have to execute S1, the element of the set S. So each node stores the total of the partial solution elements, and if at any stage the sum equals to X, then the search is successful and it terminates the sequence there. And the dead end in the tree appears only when either of the two inequalities exists, and the sum of s dash is too large, that is s dash plus si plus 1 is greater than x. It is going to be dead end of the tree appears, and the sum of s dash is too small, that is s dash plus summation of j to n, j is equal to ji plus 1 to n, yes j is less than x. This is about the subset problem that we are going to use, or we are going to follow some steps to construct the subset, solve the subset problem by using the binary tree. So here we'll see the example here. Given a set of s is equal to 3, 4, 5, 6, and the x means here it is a d. In your problem statement it is a d. Obtain the subset sum using the backtracking approach here. So we are using here tree method to solve this backtracking approach. Initially the value of s is equal to 3, 4, 5, 6, and the sum d is equal to 9. Now we have to find out, we have to construct the tree. The root tree is 0 and there is a no solution we have found it here, and the left child in, we are including the value 3 here, and it is a 0 plus 3 is 3 here. Then next you go to the next left side of the tree, that is value is 4, we are including 3 plus 4 is 7 here. Next if you go on increasing like that, then 7 plus 5, then you are going to include the value 5 here. That is not going to be done because the value of 7 plus 5 is greater than 9. It is a dead end here, it is going to be a partial result that is not going to be added in the subset. So now we'll go to the right side, execute 5. So we will get here what, 7 again, because it is a value is greater than, and include 6 again, it is a 7 plus 6 is greater than 9. So now we'll go to the right of the tree. So what is the next value you execute? It is not possible at the left side. We will go on executing here 4. 3 plus 4 is 7, but that is not going to be executed here. Then the result will be 3 only. Then you go to the here 3, include 5. What you will get, 3 plus 5 is 8, and execute 6. But here you add 6 to the 8, then again it is the result is greater than 9. This is not possible here. This 3 is not possible. It will stop executing. It will go to the side. So execute 5. You add 5 to the 3. Then 3 plus 5 you are going to get 8, but that is not going to be considered as a result because it is going to produce a wrong output. We will go to the next tree, that is 3 will be considered as a resulting node. 3 plus 6 is equal to 9. This is how we are going to get a solution here. The value of 6 is less than 6, 9 is less than or equal to 9. So we have found the solution. So here we have terminated the solution. Like that, we have to go on constructing the tree to get the output. So here the two possible solutions we are going to get here. One is 3 plus 6, that is 3 comma 6, and another one solution at the right of the tree, that is called as a 4 plus 5 is a 9. So like this way we are going to do, or we are going to construct the tree to get the subset or to solve the subset problem using the backtracking approach. And we'll see here some more examples. For example, array 2, 3, 5, 6, 8, 10. The sum is equal to 10 here. The possible subsets are, that is 3 to 5, 3 plus 2, 5, 5 plus 5, 10 here. And 2 plus 8 is 10. Another one we are going to consider 10. These are the three subsets we are going to get. And another example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And again sum is 10 here. 1, 2, 3, 4 is one subset. 2, 3, 5 is another subset. 1, 4, 5 is another subset. So like that, we are going to produce a set of subsets of a given set with a value d, or sum is equal to 10. This is the way we are going to solve the problem, that is a subset problem. Once you got to know the how actually it is going to be solved using backtracking method, so we'll go to the discussion or the implementation of the subset problem using the Java programming language. So now we'll see the implementation. As we seen the problem statement here, design and implement in a Java to find a subset of a given set s is equal to s1, s2, s so on up to sn of a n positive integers whose sum is equal to the given positive integer d. And when you are giving the input for the subset, it should be in the ascending order. We have to remember while giving the input, and if the solution is not possible, we have to display the appropriate message. As you know, this is a header file we are including scanner, or you can directly use here as a star. So whatever the header files that are required, automatically it will going to be included here. And this is a class we are going to start solution public class subset here, and here it is a main program. This is a main program going to start, and here we are going to take a value. How many number of elements you want to read in the subset, and the total sum of the subset here. And it is a set that is going to store the values or elements. W equal to new int of 10 means we can store maximum 10 elements here, and the resulting set is going to contain in the x. Whatever the subset that is generated, sum of subsets are going to be stored by the x. Now here we are going to declare a variable in. That variable is of type system.in to scan the input and store into the variable. And now we are going to display, enter the number of elements. How many number of elements you want to read it and store into the variable n, and you go on entering the set of elements in the ascending order. So you have to enter or read the elements of set in the ascending order, and we are going to begin with the 1 here. 1 to n I plus plus, and whatever the element you entered, that will go on storing into the array variable wi, and parallelly we are going to compute the sum of all the elements here. This sum is going to contain the sum of all elements in the set. Which set here? Superset. So once you read all the elements, we'll go for generating the subsets here. Before going to generate the subset, we need to enter the value of sum. Enter the value of sum, and this sum we are using to generate the what here? Subset, and that value is going to be stored into the variable d. D is going to contain the value or sum of the subset of a given set here, and the solution is only possible if the value of the sum is greater than d. If the value of sum is less than d, the solution does not exist. We have to display the error message, solution is does not exist for the given value of d with a given set. If the value of sum is greater than d, or the value of d is less than sum, then we can find out the solution. Here we are invoking the function sum subset by passing the value 0, initially 0, 1. R is a value of d, this is a value of d, total sum here, and w is a array, x is a resulting array, d is a sum of subset array, and n is the number of elements in the superset here. This is the definition of the subset problem. Here we are going to start. So we are going to start x of k equal to 1. So what is the value of k here? See, just k value is 0 here. X of 0 is equal to 1 we are going to store here. In first element we are going to consider it as a, or we are going to include in the subset. And we will go on comparing here. If s plus, so what is the value of s here? S is 0 and k is 1. 1 is equal to 1. First element of this element is 1 that we are going to include. S is 0 plus w of k. So what element you have entered here? For example, if you entered first element is 1, then 0 plus 1 is equal to d. The condition is false here. If they are equal, then there is only one element in the set, and the sum is also equal to the set element. It will display the result. Otherwise, it will go to the else part or in the next part of the array to verify that if s plus w of k plus w of k plus 1 is less than or equal to d, then you invoke or you call the subset function recursively till it will store all the subsets, or till you reach to the end of the dead end of the tree, or till you get the solution. We'll go on calling the functions recursively in the else if statement and this if statement. Like this, it will be go on invoking continuously, and the results are stored in the variable x. Once you got the result, again the execution pointer will go back to the main program, and there it will go on displaying the results. So here it will display the subset when s plus w of k is equal to d. It will display the subset that is used, or that subset is going to produce the result d. So like this way we are going to solve the problem. So one example is given in the output program here. After executing, it will ask you to enter the number of elements. So we have entered here 5 and enter the set of elements in the ascending order. So you have entered 1, 2, 5, 6, 8 and the enter the sum. The value of d is 9 here. Now we have to define the subset whose sum is equal to 9. So the possible subsets are 2 here. One is 1, 2, 6. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 6 is 9. And another possible subset is 1 and 8. These are the two possible sets that are going to produce using the superset 1, 2, 5, 6, 8 with a value of d. The subset value is equal to 9. So this is about the program number 11 for the solution and with the output. Thank you.